back to a brand new video. Now this is another story of my first fight ever. My first ever fight, I got into like a full-on fight, and it was the fight. How I got into the fight was actually pretty logical, you know, because it was kind of a dick move on his part. So yeah, let me just explain it. I do not promote doing this. If this happens to you, don't resort to anger. Just don't let your anger take over you. Just be calm about it, you know? Just take a chill pill. But, so, let's... Ooh. I almost got killed there. So, back in 2006, you know, like, I had a friend called Liam. And Liam, you know, he was, you know, he never took things seriously. Like, when there was a problem, he would never take anything seriously. And I think, sorry about that, that's my phone. And I think that that's what really ticked me off about him sometimes, is that he would never take things seriously. So then, one day, you know, I was packing up recess because, you know, it was raining. Oh, because it was raining. So, and like, I was playing with my friends on like when it was like muddy. What the hell is this lag though? Like, this is some horse shite. So yeah, like, I was playing with my friends, and we were playing next to a muddy field, and of course, when there's like dirt and it rains, it turns into mud, so it was very, very muddy, and yeah, it was not fun whatsoever. So then right after that, so we're packing up, and then my friend Liam, he comes over, and I'm standing right next to a mud puddle. He comes, and he pushes me directly into the pile. Directly into the pile. Like, he body checks me right into the thing of mud. And then I'm just like, what the fuck? Like why? Like, was there a reason? Because that's kind of a prick move, if you ask me, you know, like, why'd you do it? You know, it doesn't make doesn't make that much sense. Like, why would you even do that, you know? Like, were you accomplishing something? No. So, like, what was going through my mind was just anger. So, what I did was, there was a gate, because we got in, because, like, right when I start to come up, he was very, very scared. Like, he started to run, because Liam was very, very, you know, scrawny. He was not the toughest guy in the world. So, Liam was very scrawny, but very, very tall. He was taller than me, but very, very scrawny, so I was a little bit tougher and stronger than him. Fuck my life. So yeah, as I said, he was very, he was much, taller than me, but I did not really care. So, he body checks me, right? And then, I get up. He starts running. Like, he starts running for his life. And then right after that, you know, he was running towards a gate, you know. So he was running towards a gate, and I kicked him into the gate. I kicked his stomach into a gate. And then I started to, like, grab his neck towards the gate, and it was just really, really, really funny. Well, at the time, because I was very, very mad at him, so, you know, getting him hurt was, like, my #1 priority. And let me explain why, because back then, guys, I was not a friendly dude. I was not a friendly person. But now, I'm a friendly guy, you know, I don't like fighting no more. I think it's useless. Like, people that fight are just absolute retards, because they're trying to prove that they're tough, but in reality, they're not. So, like, if you're feeling threatened that someone's fighting you, don't be, like, just don't fight them, you know? You might come off as a little pussy, but in reality, you're being smart. Because people who want to fight are just friggin' retards that want to prove something that they're not. Because it's all about acting tough, you know? And I was acting tough back then. Because in grade 6, you know, I was not the nicest kid. As I probably mentioned in this video. I was not the nicest kid in grade 6. So, like, everyone was kind of, you know, not really my friend. That's because that's why I didn't have much friends back then in grade 6. So I didn't have much friends. I was always like the class clown. I always would not do my work. I always talked back to the teacher. You know, I was not a nice kid from grade 1 to grade 5. no, 6. Because 7, I started to smarten up. I started to get my act together. So that changed me into the person I am today. If you guys knew me right now in real life, I'm very goofy. I don't take things that seriously. I just kind of look at everything as a joke. Yeah, like, you know, like when I have to be serious, I'll be serious. But like, I just don't fight no more. I don't pretend to act like someone I'm not. I don't pretend to act cool. I come off as a goofy football player. That's literally who I come off as. I'm a goofy football player. So that's my first fight. It's not really like a punch action fight. But let me tell you, like right after, you know, I kicked him into the fence, he kicked me into my stomach. A teacher broke us up, and then I got sent down to the office. And let me tell you guys, that school is insanely shitty. I hated that school so much. I talked to my mom so much about, you know, like, is there maybe a chance we could switch schools? Because I really don't like that school. Ooh, I really don't like that school. And then she was like, well, no, we can't just switch it. And I'm like, well, why not? Because you just can't switch, you know, during the middle of the year whenever you want, you know? Like we have to go through transfers and everything. So I was like, oh boy, this is gonna take a lot longer. But you know what? It's done and over with. That fight, I still see Liam to this day. I don't see him that often because he still goes to the same school, but it is what it is. So then the teachers broke us up. I got sent down to the office as usual with every fight I've been in. Well, that's my first fight, but like arguments and everything. So, and then my mom picked me up because I was way too mad to even finish off the day. Like back then also I had anger problems. I still do to this day, but it's not as serious because I know how to control myself. You know, like when somebody dumps a smoothie on my head. Back then, I would have beat the living fuck out of the person whoever did that. But now I'm just like, I really don't care. When life gives you lemons, you make lemonade. So that's what I did. And guess what I did? So it was all over my clothes, all over my arms. And guess what I did? Dude, I had a free smoothie. I literally sucked my clothes. Dude, my clothes my clothes tasted like cherry. Dude, like, come on. Who doesn't want that? But thank you so much, guys, for listening to this story. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and favorites. If you guys want to check out any of the links in the description, my Facebook, my Instagram, my headphones I'm using, links are all in the description below. But other than that, guys, it's been JS Gaming, and I'm out. Peace!